The movie begins with Primal introducing Unicron as a dark god from legends who has sent his minions to the Earth to take humans' great technology and transwrap keys. He has sent his powerful henchmen. Scourge comes down in a small ship that he steps out of. Cheater, Airraiser, Apelinq, and Primal evacuated to their escape ship. Apelinq is the leader of the Maximals and asks Primal and the others to use the transwarp key to escape. He plans to stay behind to distract Scourge so his team gets enough time to escape. He announces Optimus Primal as the new leader of the Maximals. Apelinq informs them they have to protect the key, as if the Unicron got the key, he would open the portal to another world, which would lead this planet into destruction. Scourge arrives, asking for the key, and fights with Primal. He uses a giant blade to stab and kill him. The other Maximals escape through a transwarp portal, which is prehistoric Earth. In 1994, Noah lived with his brother, Chris, and his mother. He is struggling to find a job to support his family. His brother has a blood disease, and they can't afford the treatment. Elena is an intern at a museum. She is more knowledgeable about history and artifacts than the actual staff. Noah doesn't get the job because of his apparent inability to work with a team from his military days. Elena notices a bird sculpture with a Maximal symbol and markings. She gets interested in it and analyzes it. While analyzing, she accidentally breaks it. There is the transwarp key inside it, activating an energy signature that can only be seen by the Maximals and Autobots. It activates Maximals who are living in a changed body. Meanwhile, Noah joins hands with the street robber, Reek, for money. He sneaks into the building to steal a car. After entering the vehicle, he finds that it is operating on its own. It is revealed that the vehicle is an Autobot Mirage, which gets a message from the leader, Optimus, to assemble. The police start chasing Noah, who hears Optimus's call on the radio, and Mirage takes him along for the ride. They arrive at the warehouse, where Mirage reveals his real shape. Noah and Mirage start to bond when Optimus, Arcee, and Bumblebee arrive. Optimus is annoyed at Mirage for bringing humans. Arcee scans Noah's face and reveals he is an ex-soldier. Optimus tells them the location of the key, which they will use to return home. They can't enter the museum because it will reveal their true selves. So Mirage struck a deal with Noah. He will get their keys, and in return, Mirage will turn into any car that Noah can sell for cash. Optimus reluctantly agrees to the plan. Bumblebee says humans are his friends, but Optimus says that just because one was kind to him doesn't mean all will be. Meanwhile, Scourge, Nightbird, and Battletrap arrive after sensing the key. They head to the museum. At the museum, Noah enters the museum on Mirage, who is transformed into a garbage truck. Noah goes inside and meets Elena, who thinks Noah is a robber. He tries to convince Elena to give him the key because robots want it, but she doesn't believe him. The terrorists attack, and she has no choice but to believe him. Scourge releases two minions who run after Noah and Elena while the Autobots fight with terrorists. Noah and Elena manage to run out of the museum and evade the minions. Scourge beats Optimus and says Primus will be ashamed. Nightbird blasts the humans with a bomb, and Noah accidentally drops the key, and the terrorists get it. Scourge kills B and takes his Autobot emblem. Scourge is about to kill Optimus when Airraiser, a Maximal, arrives and blasts the Terracons with fire, who decide to retreat because they already have the key. Optimus and others follow Airraiser to figure out what's going on. Optimus is sad about B. Airraiser explains that she is a Maximal, a warrior from both the past and the future. Terrorists are servants of a dark god. She tells them about Unicron and Scourge. Optimus knows of Unicron. Airraiser states that Scourge has dark energy and is controlled by Unicron. Scourge takes the key to the Unicron, but it is revealed that it is half of the key. Unicron tortures him because he only has half of the key. He orders him to find the other half, otherwise, he will kill him. Airraiser tells the gang that Maximals broke the key into two to keep it safe. Airraiser is the last of the Maximals, as she hasn't seen the others in a long time, as they split up a long time ago and went into hiding. Elena discovers that the other half of the key must be in Peru because the same symbols on the bird statue were only ever recorded on a temple in Peru. The Autobots are now going to Peru, and Noah insists on joining. Elena also joins them. At home, Noah meets his little brother, Chris. They were talking when Chris saw Mirage in the window. Noah reluctantly tells him everything. Chris makes friends with Mirage. They then set off for Peru on the Stratosphere, the Lord of the Sky. On the way, Noah tells Elena they should break the key to protect the Earth. However, this will trap the Autobots from remaining on Earth, but Noah only cares about Earth as Optimus cares for his kind. They arrive in Peru and meet up with Wheeljack, who helps track down the temple entrance with the coordination of Elena. It is at an old church. Mirage gives Noah the gauntlet gun attached to his hand. There is a huge celebration for the festival going on, so Noah and Elena decide that by blending in with the crowd, they will reach their destination. Meanwhile, RC sits hiding in Wheeljack in robot mode. Optimus and Mirage are in vehicle mode and are coordinating with each other. Noah and Elena enter the church, where they solve a puzzle, and descend into the cavern. Scourge and the Terracons arrive, and Scourge sends his minions after the humans. When Noah and Elena reach the temple, they discover that the other half of the transwarp key is not there. The minions attack Noah and Elena, but they run deeper into the caverns. Noah asks Mirage for help. The Autobots came into action. They meet Scourge and his gang on the road and have a huge fight. There is a rematch between Optimus and Scourge. Nightbird and Battletrap fight RC, Wheeljack, and Mirage. Meanwhile, Noah discovers how to use the gauntlet gun and blasts the freezer. They escape out of a cave in the jungle. Airraiser blasts the bridge to stop Scourge and the other terrorists from following. Scourge then fires at Airraiser, which damages his feather and begins corrupting her with Scourge's essence. This allows Scourge to track her and slowly turn her evil. In the jungle, Noah and Elena get attacked by Maximal. Mirage and others arrive to fight them, but Airraiser diffuses the situation by introducing Autobots to her other members, which she lost many times ago. She introduces them to Cheater, Rhinox, and Primal. Primal says that he is named after Optimus himself, the legendary warrior of Cybertron. Primal and the others explain that they have the other half of the transwarp key. Maximals are just staying on Earth to protect life here and to protect the transwarp key. The Maximals take them to a village of humans. They are the last family of their tribe who have watched over the Maximals and have shared their culture with them. The Maximals reveal that the humans have the other half of the key. Optimus is surprised that the Maximals trust humans so much. Primal shows Optimus raw energon deposits in the valley. Prime wants to use the energon to revive B, but the energon is inactive and cannot be activated without great power. Primal Optimus lays B, whose body was brought there by the stratosphere, on some energon. At night, Elena tries to convince Noah not to destroy the transwarp key. The next day, Elena wakes up and sees Airraiser, who is under the control of Scourge. She flies off, and Prime and Primal realize that Scourge and the other terrorists are coming. Noah puts on the gauntlet gun and is about to destroy the transwarp key, but Prime requests that Noah not destroy it. Noah fails to destroy it. The terrorists arrive to fight them, and Airraiser takes Elena, who has the key. Terrorists manage to snatch the key from Elena. Primal jumps in to save her and fights Airraiser. Airraiser asks Primal to save the key at any cost, so he kills her. Scourge now has both halves of the key. He goes to the top of a mountain and combines the two, creating a tower for Scourge to set the key. It opens the portal in the sky for Unicron to come in. From the walls of the tower, a ton of Terracon drones spawn. Noah refuses to give up the fight. Optimus and Primal agree to fight, but they need a plan. The only way that they can shut down the tower and stop Unicron from reaching Earth is by entering a special access code. They plan to find the code when Elena reveals she knows the code. One half of the code was on the bird statue, and the other half was in the temple. They plan that Autobots and Maximals will fight the terrorists, while Noah and Elena will enter through the tiny access tunnels and go to the middle of the tower to enter the code. The battle begins. RC, Wheeljack, Rhinox, and Cheater focus on taking out the drones. Meanwhile, Optimus and Primal fight Battletrap. Primal cuts off Battletrap's arm and leg, and Primal smashes Battletrap with his wrecking ball. During the battle, energy is released from the tower, activating Energon in the valley. It activates B. Mirage takes Noah and Elena safely to the tunnel and then fights Scourge to distract him. Scourge hits Mirage and takes Noah out of the tunnel. Meanwhile, Elena rushes ahead to the console. Mirage knocks off Scourge's mask and protects Noah from Scourge's cannon fire. Noah believes Mirage is dead. Mirage's radio receives a call from Chris, who asks Noah about Mirage and motivates him to continue fighting. Suddenly, Mirage comes back to life for just a bit before telling Noah and giving him a wheel. He transforms around Noah and becomes Noah's suit. Noah starts to take on Scourge but cannot match his power. Prime then arrives and fights Scourge together with Noah. Scourge once again overpowers Prime. Unicron appears overhead and sends in his ball drones. They are about to lose the fight when the stratosphere flies overhead and Bumblebee arrives, shocking everyone. He takes out the drones and shoots Scourge. This gives the gang a chance to recover. Nightbird grabs B, and Scourge shoots at B. B manages to use Nightbird as a shield. She gets hurt by Scourge's attacks. One of her wings breaks, and B stabs her with it, which explodes her. Meanwhile, Elena was running from a scourge of minions. She is trying to get to the console and enter the access code. She arrives at the location and enters the code, But the console gets destroyed as Scourge and Prime fight. Scourge asks Unicron to send in more reinforcements, and Unicron does. Optimus cuts off Scourge's arms, rips out his head, and takes back Bumblebee's Autobot emblem. Optimus has the last option, to destroy the tower and sacrifice himself. Noah and the others start to run away. Optimus destroys the transwarp key, causing an explosion, and everything starts to return to the portal. Noah grabs Optimus to protect him from entering the portal, and Primal grabs Noah. After the battle, Noah is seen taking the exosuit back to the stratosphere. Primal reveals that Unicron is not dead but trapped and could return. Noah goes and applies for another security job. He sees on TV that Elena gets recognized for the temple discovery in Peru. He gets an interview with a man. Man surprises Noah by knowing about his exploits and that he saved the world. He says that they know everything. The man promises Noah that his brother's medical fees will be taken care of because Noah saved the world. A man asks him and his big friends to join them as they are in the middle of an ongoing war. He then hands him a business card. In the end, Noah is putting the finishing touches on a junk car made up of different parts. It then transforms into a red mirage. Here comes the end of the movie. Subscribe my channel for getting more such videos. Thanks for watching.